Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Quellor. The Quellor. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's one of the coolest looking guns in the game. It's one of my favourite looking guns in the game. It's one of my favourite guns in the game. I love this weapon. It's so cool. I love everything about it. I love the way it sounds, the way it reloads is the coolest part. The way he pulls this big fuck off arch back. Oh, so cool. So cool. And then that secondary fire is just an added bonus. Yeah. I just love that reload. It's so cool. But yeah, it's like a Dax railjack crew weapon type of thing. I think it's the newest assault rifle we've had, other than the Bazmu, which is now, you know, the newest. But this is the one before that. But yeah, before, you know, the drill corrosive was the king, and now viral's king. So we have to make a viral slash build. I know, I hate it. It's fucking irritating. What is there to do? So as you can see, slashy makes him die. So there's a lot of slashes. Unfortunately, because slash isn't really that big of a number on this weapon, the numbers aren't crazy, so it does take a little bit longer. You know, compared to something like the Prismagorgon, and you know, I don't know if the Soma did it a bit quicker, probably, because I think the Soma has a bit quicker fire rate and all that good stuff. But you know, we can't always win. I think this is it's good enough. As you see, that guy had 20 slashes on him. He was going to die regardless. You don't have to shoot a shit ton of bullets into them, and you know, you've got 300 bullets in the magazine, so there's no excuse. I am going to show you. There's a secondary fire. It's hit and miss. As you can see, it's probably going to one-shot you. Oh. Right, so that one-shot too then. But it all depends on what procs. As you can see, it didn't proc anything on that one. So it killed you again. It didn't do anything to you. Took some health off you. So, yeah, it's hit and miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See, it did nothing to you. So we're just going to have to go and shoot you down a bit. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a cool feature. It's there. If you like to use it, you can do. I find that I often use it on napalms quite a lot. And I just use it if I've got a shit ton of bullets, and I just want to use it for the sake of using it. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of them. It's up to you. Personal preference. Take some armor off you, and goodbye. Haven't even got to wait for that to carry on. So yeah. Ash mains rejoice, you're still the most broken frame in the game. And I love it, don't ever change him. As you can see, with Ash you've not even got to let them bleed out. You just keep fucking shooting. Just keep going. It doesn't matter. Use Reno. I'll do that Rhino. Rhino's so cool. You know what fucks me off about Warframe? I don't know if you guys have this as well. There are too many frames in the game that are good, and I want to play them all at once, and I can't, and it pisses me off. Am I the only one? I don't know, probably. With Rhino, let's see. Absolutely disgusting. Vile. Grim. Good night. Yeah. You're dead. Oosh. Nothing. Oosh. Nothing. That's fine. Alright, tough nut. Fucking die to this then, can't you? Dickhead. Yeah, live that. Prick. So, yeah. If you're Rhino, you're going to be fine. If you just... I mean, this gun is so good. There's nothing not to like about this gun. It looks cool. Looks so subjective. No, they're not. It looks cool. That's about as subjective as it gets. Just no. This gun looks good. End of. Vauban again, just for those of you that don't have any other frame. It's going to perform pretty much the same as if you weren't playing Vauban, basically. Just because that buff is so minuscule, really, it's not going to do much different. But it is an added bonus, so, you know, 36% extra damage isn't anything to grumble at, considering it's not even a main ability. Yeah, I don't think this specific build is even built for strength, so, you know, it still does the job. I just killed 8 heavy gunners in under 300 bullets. 259 that took. So, yeah. Wisp, are you going to be any good with this? I've not actually used a Wisp with this build yet, anyway. I've used her when Corrosive was good. Oh, fuck off. But I don't know about this, so... yeah, I think viral and slash builds of just pure fire rate don't really work. See, I think viral, it needs time to apply the viral proc, and then it needs time to apply the slash. So that guy's got 28 slashes and 10 viral on him, and it's not really doing very much, so... I wouldn't recommend Wisp for viral slash builds, period. If you like Wisp, good for you. You know, you know, it's your game, you play all you want, but I just wouldn't recommend it. See, and then the charge shot one-shots them, so that's... you can notice a difference, though. Look how much quicker that is. Compared to what it normally is, that's amazing. So... that's one of the benefits to playing Wisp. That charge shot is incredibly quick. Finally, Mirage. Who needs procs? Not Mirage. Mirage doesn't need very much in life. Just 600% power strength, or 600% damage buff. Fuck viral. She doesn't give a fuck. Good night. And good night. Goodbye. See ya. So you can make them bleed, but why would you when you can just murder everything that literally lives and breathes? No thanks. Goodbye. Yeah, so Mirage makes it insane. I love this weapon. Go out and get it if you can't. I know it's a Railjack one. I just bought it because fuck Railjack. So, the one downside to this weapon is it is using Argon Scope. I'll get onto that in a minute. So we've got Serration for damage, Point Strike for crit chance, Split Chamber for multi-shot, Malignant Force for toxin. The weapon has built-in cold, so you don't have to build for cold. You can just use one status chance mod and that's it. Hunter Munitions for a 30% chance to apply slash on a crit. Argon Scope, 135% crit chance when aiming. Fang Fusillade for more slash. Vile Acceleration for 90% fire rate. Now, for former. So, I'm using Argon Scope because the weapon has a stupidly low crit chance. As you can see, without Point Strike, 12% crit chance. So, you need Point Strike. There's no... for a viral slash build, you need crit because it only applies on a crit. And Argon Scope gives me 135% crit chance when aiming. So, all you have to do is hit someone in the face on a headshot. Argon Scope, however, is an expensive mod, so if you don't have Argon Scope, it's going to be a tough one. I would say chuck on Vigilante Armaments and play Harrow if you want to try out this kind of build, because yeah, you're going to struggle otherwise. The only other one is Critical Delay, 48% crit chance, so yeah, it's not very good. You lose your fire rate, but it is there if you don't have it. I'd say give it a try. I've never used it personally. How much fire rate do we lose? It's noticeable. I know argon scopes are pretty hard to come by mod. You know, it still does the job. That fire rate's not a killer. It's definitely not as powerful. I can tell you that. Losing out on that fire rate is what's slowing me down there. You know, it is there. It's nowhere near as good though. So, I'm not going to carry on. We're going to be here forever if I actually test stuff. I'd say that's like an experimental mod. You really can do what you wish with that slot there. If you don't have Argon Scope, Critical Delay, or any other crit chance, probably should actually write down what I want. No, we've not got a thing. Alright, okay. Okay, can't test it that way, so Pro on Jet, for those of you that wall run. I don't know, it's a pain in the ass because it's a build that you need specific mods to work. So I'll talk you through why I use these certain mods then, and then I'll leave you be. I use Fang Fusillade just to bring my slash up on the proc table, because one annoyance is obviously it's got a low slash as well. It's a weapon that can slash build that just doesn't want to, which is a fucking ball ache. So Violent Acceleration is up there to bring that fire rate up a little bit, because it's got a very, very slow fire rate without it. 6 fire rate, or 6.0, so that pretty much doubles the fire rate. You need a bit of fire rate on this. Fang Fusillade is to up my slash chance, and then obviously my slash numbers. Argon Scope to increase my crit chance, so I can apply hunted munitions more. It is a very, very workaround build. It is a pain in the ass build, I know. I apologise. This is the best I can do with what I've got. I used to build it for corrosive and it used to do super good, but now, no. Viral's king. You have to use viral. So, I'm working with what I've got. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So, like I said, 4 former. Accuracy of 33.3, crit chance of 30%, crit multi of 1.6. That's great. 11.40 fire rate, 300 magazine, 1.9 multi-shot, so you're guaranteeing one shot, and then you've got a 90% chance at a second shot. So you're going to be shooting 2 shots quite a lot. Noise of alarming, punch through of 0.5 meters. That's base with no mod, so that's pretty decent. 4-second reload. That is very long, but it looks super cool, so who cares? 60.8% status chance, full auto trigger, and then we've got 2 there. The charge shot is obviously the the big oof shot, and then this is your normal shot. So we've got 20 accuracy, 20 impact, 55 puncture, 66 slash, 127 viral. Then the charge shot, 100% accurate or 100 accuracy, 0.63 fire charge rate. So that's 63 or 0.63 of a second. So it's just over half a second. For those of you I don't know that wanted to know that. 100% crit chance, 2.2 times crit multi, fall off of 9 to 18 meters, fire rate of 1.9, magazine of 300, multi shot 1.9, noise of alarming, 4-second reload, status chance of 16%, and then charged, and then we've got 1500 impact and 4100 viral, 4100 viral. So yeah. I know it's a ball ache, I know it's very, very workaround, it's definitely not where it once was, but like I said, I'm sort of trying to work with what I've got, and if the game's going to give me not a lot to work with, then we have to work around what we can't work with. So there we go. So if you guys did enjoy that, leave a like, leave a dislike, whatever. Comment section is always open. Let me know, are you going to try this? If you've tried other things, let me know. Yeah, that comment section is always open. Ribbons, I'm not sure, never bothered looking for one. A ribbon might be very helpful for this weapon, but I'm going to assume they're still fairly expensive. This is a relatively new weapon, but it's not very used. I haven't seen it very much, so it might be alright, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, that comment section is open. Ask me anything, recommend me stuff. If you want to see a video on a different weapon, let me know. I read them all. And yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Shout out to Taz by the end of the year, and I'll see you guys in the next video.